Good afternoon, guys. Welcome back. Gods here, bringing you a non-GESC IDC September match. It says GESC IDC September, but I've tricked you all. We're doing a GMPGL match. I believe it's from Class A, but this is an absolutely crazy epic match. This is a insane match that you don't want to miss. So if you're tuned in now, great. You are one of the 200 or so lucky people. Sure, we'll get a few more of that once the game starts. Speaking of game starting, let's get right into it, guys. This is Damnation, or Damnation.Evo, I believe they like to call themselves, up against SideEffect. And this is, as said, a GMPGL match. It's a bit of a long one, apparently. I'm not 100% sure of how long it is, but it does go for a bit of a while here. So go get some popcorn. Maybe what during the draft here. I'm going to speed through this 2 times. But this is a game worth watching, and that I'm sure. And we're going to be doing some, for those of you just tuning in now, we just did a Shadow Fiend match played by Joven. We did some Shadow Fiend the other day by Santino. We've done some Jules Queen of Pain. This is your Dota 1 fix. After this, we'll be doing some Dota 2 stuff. I'm going to be playing Meepo all day long. Arvin Redman, 24/7 Meepo. It comes after this game. So, one epic game to get through. This is going to pump me up. This is going to give me, like, my motivation to go play Meepo. Anyways, guys, let's get things underway. This is, Damnation.Evo over on the central side. We've got Aaron, who's playing as their captain. We've got ROLD, we've got Kusam, we've got Tonyo, and we've got Josan over on the Scourge side. We're going to turn off our Fog of War so we can see both sides of the game. Rax Z playing as the captain for the Scourge team. We've got Yong playing Jay. We've got just the, well, okay, I'm not sure what to call this guy. T, we can either call him T or just Cross, seeing as it is the Cross. And we've got K3Y or KL3Y, K-Line3Y. Either way, I'm not 100% sure what some of these names are. Players who you guys may or may not know, but this is definitely a game worth watching. And we're going to see some familiar bands for the Filipino scene. Invoker, Morphling, Templar Assassin. Death Prophet, a bit of an unusual band, that's for sure. But we're going to just speed through this draft a bit more for now. Beastmaster gets taken out, a popular hero for Pacific Emacs. And Dragon Knight, the last band. There's your sort of solo mid hero, the hero that teams do love to use. This is the GMPGL. For those of you guys who don't know it, it's a sort of a monthly Filipino tournament. They have a class system, so there's Class S at the top. That's where your top dogs are. That's where your Pacific Emacs, your iZone, your Dreams are. Mineski usually are, but Mineski have actually dropped down to the next class. There's Class A, which is below it. It's similar to how you have in the GSL. You have the Class A, the Class S, the Class A. I don't think there's actually a Class B, but, well, there's not a Class B for GMPGL. And this is a similar thing here. This is a Class A match, and we have got another Shadow Fiend. We haven't seen enough Shadow Fiend, apparently. We saw Santino play Shadow Fiend 2 days ago. We just saw Joven play Shadow Fiend, well, an hour ago, and now, well, I say an hour, I said because 10 minutes ago, but we just started that an hour ago, and now we're going to see Damnation play some Shadow Fiend. This is a fun hero to watch, and I'm glad we're seeing some more Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend needs to be picked and played more because it is a damn cool hero. We're going to see Puck, Rubik, and one more hero picked up for the first 3 picks here for SideEffect, the Scourge team. They want Windrunner, apparently they're spamming Windrunner. Someone wants less, though. Ogre. I loved it. I love when you get the ally chat. You can see what they want to do, who wants to play what, and they go for the Ogre Magi. They listen to Mr. Brown here, Mr. K3Y. And, I mean, really, this is interesting. I mean, there's teams, you can get a bit of insight into what's going through their mind. There's actually a team effort going on here. Lots of people giving suggestions, lots of people having input on that. Mag being banned out. Wow, they really don't want to have that Mag reverse polarity. I'd love to see a Magnetor. Haven't seen the hero in such a long time. Omni Knight, the band, coming out from SideEffect as well as Shadow Demon. So they're banning, well, I mean, they're getting rid of the Omni Knight who would work so well. Putting Repel on either Shadow Fiend or Queen of Pain, not to mention the Guardian Angel in a late game scenario. I mean, it looks like both teams want to maybe play for a late game here. At least the Sentinel team will do with the Queen of Pain and the Shadow Fiend. And we're going to see Omni Knight and Shadow Demon being banned out by the Scourge team. So banning out the Purge, maybe, I mean, the Purge you can get rid of the Bloodlust, but maybe they're trying to pick up something else that can be countered a bit by that. And then the final ban coming out from Damnation. What are they going to go with? What are they afraid of here? I mean, you've got the Puck solo. You've got Rubik and Ogre Magi, who are 2 supports most likely. Rubik can go into that solo mid, of course. Obviously, everyone knows about Dendy's Rubik, but he's a hero that these Pinos like to play as as a support more often than not. So they're banning out the carries, they're banning out the solos. You see Mag, a solo mid hero being banned, and Slaughter, either a solo mid or that tri-lane farmer being banned out. It's often used as a solo mid just with the Bottle Crow. Pino teams love to Bottle Crow. Those of you who aren't aware of them, most of you probably tuning in are Pinoys, but it's one of their sort of common strategies. They'll have their two solos using Bottle Crow to sort of sustain themselves in lane, allow them to spam farm, and just do a lot better depending on who they're up against. If you're versing someone who's bottle crowing, it's a nightmare if you're not having a crow dedicated to your bottle as well, or if you don't have some kind of passive region. Like Invoker does okay without it because of his quas, but even Invokers, you'll see bottle correction happening. And Centaur Warchief, there's a fun hero. Look at this trial lane. Ogre, Rubik, Centaur Warchief. There's a lot of kill potential, a lot of insta damage. That looks sweet. It looks like a lot of fun, and they're not much late game yet. Not much late game at all. To the guy, I'll quickly answer a question in chat. Someone asking, Ernzo is asking, each Meepo slows 20%. Okay, we're talking about Meepo because after this I'm playing Dota 2 Meepo all day long. Each Meepo slows 20%. What happens if you have Aghanims? Shouldn't Meepo slow them 100% so they can't move at all? It's impossible to go below 100 movement speed. You can't move slower than 100 movement speed in Dota, as a hero in Dota. It's just how the mechanics work. So you can't go slower than 100 movement speed. So no. To quickly answer your question, no, you won't. It's not possible to not move at all unless you're stunned. But that quickly answers that. Now we're going to get back to this game because Centaur Warchief has been picked up. They need some kind of carry, maybe, unless this is like a carry Centaur. Maybe they can get Mass Necrobooks to help them push. They pick up the Tinker. SideEffect. There's your sort of carry / semi-carry. GGG is the call. Oh, yeah, they're excited. They're looking forward to this. Damnation say, oh, you guys have something. They're laughing about it. They know there's something coming their way. What are they going to pick up as their last hero? They've got the Queen of Pain, probably as a top solo. They've got Shadow Fiend as their mid solo. They've got ESAA. They finished off their trial with a Life Stealer. Oh my, oh me, oh my. This is going to be a fun game already. I can tell by some very unusual, unconventional picks here. Those of you coming from Dota 2 probably thinking, what the hell am I seeing? What are these picks? We're going to see Nakes in the hands of Rolled, ES in the hands of Kusan, Ancient Apparition being played by Tonyo. There's your tri-lane most likely. Josan playing the Queen of Pain, and then Shadow Fiend in the hands of the captain, in the hands of Aaron. The captain says, guys, I got this. I'm going to carry this. I've got this Shadow Fiend. This is not a public game. This is from the GMPGL. We've got SideEffect. We've got Rax Z, the captain playing the Ogre Magic, going for the support. We've got K3Y playing the Rubik, the support. We've got JAEJ playing the Centaur Warchief, going down towards the bottom lane in the tri-lane. Mid lane, we've got the Tinker being played by Cross, or T. It is just the biblical Cross, literally speaking, as his name. And then finally, we've got the Puck in the hands of Yong. He's going to be going towards the top lane, so we're going to see Puck versus Queen of Pain, solo versus solo at top. By the looks of things, mid lane, we've got Shadow Fiend versus Tinker. Ancient Apparition, I mean, sort of hinting that he may stay near there for the time being, but probably wants to join up with this tri-lane. ES Nakes, not really a common dual lane, something where they're going to want to run that tri-lane, especially if it's going to be tri-lane versus tri-lane, which is probably what we're going to see here, because these guys are heading bottom, so they wanted to match up the Puck versus the Queen of Pain at top. Puck is going to scout for this rune. It's not going to spawn at top. And Queen of Pain runs right into this Queen of Pain. May want to go try duke this out. Gets one right click off. Is he going to blink in? Puck decides to hit. He's gone for the phase shift level 1, which will allow him to maybe take this fight. Oh, no, he backs off, takes another hit. Queen of Pain goes for the blink. So neither hero. Queen of Pain not going for the Shadow Strike. Puck not going for the orb as of yet. Phase shift just means he can dodge any harass coming out from Queen of Pain. And there we go. Ancient Apparition starting off mid, going for a bit of a dual lane here. Because Shadow Fiend, he's not very good at level 1 at last scene. You can see 35 to 41 base damage. He's got the +5, but look at this. Tinker, 49 to 55. He's got such greater base damage. Ancient Apparition uses 1 Cold Feet and then goes bottom. That 1 Cold Feet got Shadow Fiend some last hits. Shadow Fiend already up to 2 last hits here. And that's +4 damage. That's +4 damage, which can be the difference between winning the lane and losing the game. So that can definitely help him out there. Bottom lane, this is where the action is going to be. This is your tri-lane versus tri-lane. There's always potential for action in this top lane. I mean, this is 2 very aggressive laning heroes. We'll see a lot of harass going back and forth. We'll see them going for those early bottles, looking for the bottle crow. And we'll see how it progresses from there. As Negs at the bottom lane. He's going to be your farmer. Negs versus Centaur. Negs a nice little counter to the Centaur. I mean, such a high HP hero. Negs basically does extra damage and lifesteals based on the opponent's HP. So the more HP you have, the more damage he deals. It's based on current HP. And here we go. They pull him back into the tower. Centaur stun. It's not going to be enough. Cube actually does land on Centaur. Aggression met with aggression. If Negs and Apparition hadn't gone in there, ES could have fallen. But they backed him up well. Both teams taking a lot of damage. Centaur as well as ES. Centaur's got plenty of regen for the time being. One set of tankers as well as a salve. Mid lane, Tinker looking to be as aggressive as possible. Excuse me. And we'll keep an eye on his CS here. He's sitting on decent start here by the looks of things. He's up to 575 gold. I believe this is the Tinker we're looking at. I'm going to get used to this Dota 1 replay watching mechanics. It's especially different because I'm not watching an observer view, and I actually know, I don't have the observer screen as well because there was no observer in this match. I can only watch the player perspective. But hey, guys, that'll be okay. We can keep an eye on some of these heroes' gold. We can also keep an eye on this. We can't actually keep an eye on their CS. I can only speculate at their CS, but I can watch their gold by selecting to watch that hero. So I mean, you can see at the top now. I've selected Rubik. He's got 200 gold. I've selected Shadow Fiend. He's got 18 gold because he's just bought his bottle. He's flying his bottle out. He's going to start bottle crowing. He's going to start raising people down. Bottom lane, we've got Centaur, Ogre, Rubik. Looking to find themselves some openings here. They want to be aggressive, but they can't afford to be too aggressive. ESAA just such a strong defensive lane. And then we're going to see Cold Feet onto the Rubik. No Fisher to follow it up. They decide they're not going to get too much out of that one. Tinker SF. Tinker actually taking more damage than he'd like. He's got his bottle crow though. Already up to 280 gold. Both these heroes pretty much on par with one another. Both with about bottled 300 gold. Gonna try to get their boots up as fast as possible. Bottom lane, ESAA Negs. Definitely have to watch out for them. This Sentinel team is just so carry stacked. Oh no! Queen of Pain loses the courier. And that would have had a bottle on it as well, I believe. Puck now going to have a great time at this top lane. The non-flying courier goes down, and Puck now was going to basically win this top lane because he can bottle crow. He's got this flying courier. He can basically harass on Queen of Pain as much as possible. Queen of Pain only has this one salve. May even have to borrow Shadow Fiend's courier for a bit here. Bottom lane, there's been some aggression here. Centaur War Chief in trouble. Couple more right clicks. First blood. Tonyo, the Ancient Apparition, does pick it up. And that's not what you want to see if you're a SideEffect fan. And they're off to that bad start at bottom lane. They've given away the first kill in the Trilane vs Trilane, and that can really tilt the scales very quickly. It gives time for Negs to free farm while Centaur's out of the lane. It's a 3v2. I mean, even if it's just for 30 seconds now, it gives time for him to get up some items, get up whatever he wants to help him out in this Trilane, to help him keep being aggressive here. Mid lane, we'll see Tinker. He's got his magic wand up, so that's going to give him charges whenever SF raises. He's going to be spamming those raises a lot. Shadow Fiend picks up a bracer. That's going to help deal with that harass coming out from the Tinker. Tinker can just spam those nukes for days. A lot better than the Shadow Fiend can. The rockets have just such long range. The laser as well, you can just walk in, cast it. Shadow Fiend can't really last it. All he can do is raise back. And there we go. Laser, walk back. Shadow Fiend doesn't have time to raise. And Bogdanovic is laughing at the fact that, hey, he spammed that he wanted them to pick Centaur and then he gives away first blood. But we're going to see whether or not he can redeem himself. Centaur is definitely going to have to get nice and big, get the Blink Dagger up, get some nice initiations happening. Uh-oh. Rubik, hey, you guys aren't on the same team. I mean, they're high-fiving in the jungle as if they are. Tinker actually going to make his way in here. And Telekinesis going to try to pull him back. Maybe go for some body blocking. Nice bit of play. Cold Feet being cast. Rocket as well. Going to need a couple more right clicks. Rubik should be able to get this. Maybe going to go for a Fade Bolt. He's trying to get the neutral creeps. Tinker gets the kill. Let's call him Cross. Cross gets the kill. As we're going to see Aaron on the Shadow Fiend. Someone's just asked, what's his name? His name is Aaron. He's got his bottle up. He's got his magic wand and brace. So they didn't go straight for the boots. I mean, you can see both of them prioritizing the magic wand. And probably the right decision based on the amount of spam happening here. Queen of Pain. Where's that courier? Is it still down and out for the count? It looks like it is. Queen of Pain playing so defensive this top lane. As we'll take a quick look at their farm. Queen of Pain sitting on 800 gold. And that's 800 gold, 860 gold with the bottle. Bottle's probably been bought, but then doesn't have boots or anything else. Puck with a null talisman and magic wand. And how much gold on top of that? We're looking at 350 gold. Buy some boots here. So Puck's slightly ahead, it looks like. And now we look, uh-oh, they're going in. They want someone. It may be the Ogre Magi. Slow, Cold Feet, Fissure. The Coldpick is going to latch. I mean, they started with a slow rage. Stops the Ogre stun. Ogre in a bit of trouble here, but they're going to turn it around. It looks like Tonyo going to go down to an Ignite. He's trying to tango his way. Trying to out-heal the Ignite damage. He gets the kill, and he's going to live on top of that. Ogre Magi. You cannot walk in like that. Ogre Magi, I mean, just getting a bit too ballsy there. An Ancient Apparition, the Tango saves his life. I mean, that heal up basically negated the Ignite damage. We're going to see, oh, gank coming in. Queen of Pain sees it coming from the high ground. That's the advantage of having that high ground coming up the ramp there. It sees him before he gets seen. And Rubik not going to successfully get that kill. Puck level 6, so really wants to get this kill on Queen of Pain with a gank. Bottom lane, ES. Damnation's Kusan. Looking to find a bit of an opening here. Puck up to level 7 now, so is starting to outlevel the Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain who does have the Bottle Crow happening. Boots and a Belt of Giant Strength. Can use that to make some treads. Can use it for a Necrobook. A really nice item to have regardless. And Shadow Fiend has got those level 4 raises. Actually out-leveling the Tinker. And that comes down to his big base damage. You see, plus 65 allows him to basically deny a lot better than the Tinker can. Tinker hasn't got any way of really easily lasting creeps. And now he's in... I mean, this is really the point of the game where Tinker can't lane all that well against the Shadow Fiend. He's got the burst damage, the laser plus rocket. But if he can't kill Shadow Fiend just heals it off with his bottle. Sends his bottle back to refill, and then he's looking alright. And top lane, Puck still unable to find any kills here. Yes, Ancient Apparition. Ancient Apparition's actually taken over. Well, some farm. He's picked up his boots up here. Next, he's gone for an early Midas. So even Trilane versus Trilane, he says, oh, I don't need boots. I don't need anything to help out to be aggressive and to not die. He's gone for the Midas regardless. And look at this farm. Belt of Giant Strength, Midas. Rold is having a great start to this game. Puck picks himself up some phase boots, so going for the additional damage, mobility. He really is prioritizing just shutting down this Queen of Pain in lane. And you can see Queen of Pain got forced back to Fountain. Still 2-1 in the favor of Damnation from that bottom lane. They picked up 2 kills, both going to the Ancient Apparition. He got the first blood, as well as that second kill in the Ogre Magi. Regen gets spotted. Tinker may want that one there. He's got his courier nearby. Can go refill his bottle. Needs to make sure he does it before the SF does. There's Queen of Pain, courier nearby. All these heroes, I mean, they're going for that bottle courier. They want to have them nearby. They want to make sure they don't lose out on those runes and make sure they can always have that heal up where possible. And looks like Centaur Warchief is ready to buy something. He's asking for his share. He's saying, share courier, guys. I need it. And this is something typical in pro games. The solo mids, they're the only ones with control, and then when the Trilane farmer, the Centaur Warchief, needs it, that's when they share. But for the most part, it's the 2 solo heroes using the couriers exclusively for Bottle Crow. You can see Queen of Pain, exclusive courier at the top lane, giving him that Bottle Crow action. He's in trouble at top lane. He will go down. Gets ganked. Rubik comes in, and that's the power of this Puck, who's now level 8. Level 9 about to hit as well. Puck off to a great start. Level 9, Queen of Pain, maybe level 7. Yep, level 7 on Queen of Pain. Tinker, cross. We'll see how cross he is when he starts getting more involved. He's level 8 at the moment. I've probably gone for the laser rockets build. Uh-oh. Centaur Warchief in a lot of trouble here. Nax is level 6. He won't get the stun off. Return Fire coming onto the Ancient Apparition, but not going to be enough damage with the Ignite. And Centaur Warchief will go down again for the second time this game. Jay off to a bad start here. A lot's going to be resting on this Tinker and Puck now, but they both off to... Well, the Puck especially is winning this top lane. Tinker not really winning the mid lane. He's got his boots and bottle. How close to those boots of travel is he? He's sitting on 1,400 gold, actually. It's going to be some pretty fast boots of travel here. Shadow Fiend swung towards the bottom lane. In fact, they want to go for this early push here. Aaron, he's got treads. Bracer, wand. He's going to have a bottle on top of that. And then not really any gold with that. Actually, no, he's got his quarterstaff. Okay, so he's starting to build that Lothar's Edge. He picks himself up the tier 1 tower at bottom. That gives him 550 gold, so he's going to have... already start marching towards his Lothar's Edge. He wants that Lothar's Edge up as fast as possible. It'll help him out a lot. Mid lane we do see Tinker waiting, and the Shadow Fiend, the Lothars, it's all about getting in position for the ultimates. Also the quick escape. I mean, you can counter it with dust and stuff, but even if they get dust, you still get the movement speed, you still get that sort of phase action where you can move through creeps, heroes, and not have to worry about collision. So it makes it a nice item regardless, not to mention you get bonus damage. So even for teams who counter the invis that you get from it, it still makes a nice little item. The problem is you don't go Lotharsing in and getting chain stunned, thinking they don't have Sentry Wards. So Sentry Wards is what we're going to have to see this Scourge Team side effect getting at some point in this game. Tinker, how close are those boots of travel? He must be looking good. 1,600 gold almost. And that's on the Cross's Tinker. Shadow Fiend at mid lane. He wants another tier 1 tower. He's playing very aggressively, very aggressive as sort of a pushing a resource. Last game. Oh, just an illusion? What? That looked real, man. That looked real. I don't know. I've never seen a more real looking Tinker. But that was just an illusion, apparently. As we're going to see a stun coming in. ES in a lot of trouble. Laser fishes him off, and that's going to get Tinker even closer to those boots of travel now. He's up to 1900 gold. Couple more last hits, and he's going to be good to go. As we will see him go this tier 1 tower deny as well. Shadow Fiend really wanted that. Wasn't willing to pay his life for it. The ES maybe was. And top lane, what? Puck actually picks up a solo kill on Queen of Pain. The individual play coming out from this Puck, coming out from Yong, has been really phenomenal so far. Puck can orb his way out. He doesn't go towards the tower that ES was TPing in. Smart decision coming out from Puck. He's got his ball to heal himself up here. And Tinker actually is going to take the haste in there. Tinker now just 30 gold away from his boots of travel. Puck, phase boots, now talisman. Is this going to be a Dagon coming for Puck? He's got 2k gold. Oh, another kill gets missed. Sorry, guys. It's Aaron, the Shadow Fiend, who actually goes down. Tinker comes in, picks up a second kill as they take out the Ancient Apparition. He's now on a killing spree. He's now got his boots of travel gold. And ES can only stand and watch. Bought his energy booster, trying to get those arcane boots up. Not much he can do, though, apart from sit and watch. I mean, that's all there is for it right now. Puck, 2.2k gold. What is he going to buy? Probably just go straight for that Blink Dagger, I guess. Doesn't look like he wants the Dagger. If he wants the Dagger, he's almost got enough gold for it, but he's got enough for this. Such a fast Blink Dagger. And there we go. Blink Dagger, level 11 on top of that. And this is just 13 minutes into the game, so he's off to a fantastic start. How is the carry next doing, though? We haven't kept much of an eye on him as of late. He's just been free farming away. 500 gold treads, Midas. A lot of farm in his pockets. And also the Midas, I mean, it gives him that faster leveling. You see, he's level 9, and that was just a trial laner, so he really had to share the XP around, but then this Midas helps him catch up, and heroes like Puck, who are level 11, I mean, you don't want to be too out-leveled by a Puck, and we're going to see whether or not, where Puck wants to go with this. I mean, what item he wants to get, whether he starts a Necrobook, he could turn this Null Talisman into a Dagon, could get the 4-star for some mobility for his team, but he's having a good start here, but right now it's Damnation. They look to get towers one by one. They've taken the tier 1s at mid and bottom. The mid one did get denied, but they want to go in. Puck goes in, drops the Dream Call. The Orb not really going to land all too well. The Silence comes in, does hit the ES as well as the Ancient Apparition. Puck goes down goes down to the Shadow Fiend as well. Not the hero you want to be giving kills to, but Shadow Fiend will pay for it with his life. Maybe wants to buy whatever he can before he goes down. Will go down. 3 for 1. They lose the Puck. Puck, who was off to such a great start. He misses out on some XP and gold from that one, but it's instead going the way of the Tinker. Tinker, who's now up to 700 gold with those boots of travel, magic wand. He's farming very, very well, and he's going to start getting towards his actual first big item. I mean, whether it's a Sheep Stick, a Shiver's Guard, maybe just go for the 4-star. I mean, Dendy on his Tinker loves to go for the 4-star, prioritize that mobility. And now next, Midas treads. Free farming machine. He really hasn't had much contested farm. The Centaur Warchief can't really keep him out of the lane. Sure, he's got this Vanguard, he's tanky, but that just helps out the Nex. I mean, that's more life, that's additional damage. If Nexus wants to trade hits, he does extra damage, steals extra life because of Centaur's HP. Tinker actually got another tower. He took that tier 1 tower at top. He's now getting more and more farm going his way. What's it going to be, Tinker? He's picked up... Oh, no, he hasn't picked up much. He's bought a Null Talisman Recipe. So just getting a couple of Null Talismans. Looks like he just wants to get some whatever cheap, cost-effective items he can. Soaring is up as well. Just going to allow him to basically spam for days. The Soaring plus Rearm. Basically, you're rearming the Soaring as well. So basically, the Rearm is free. Then all you got to use mana for is the Rockets. And you've got the Bottle as well. So it gives you such great mana to use. And it is going to be Nags who needs to start getting more involved. I mean, he's level 10. Once he's got this armored up, Puck, though, has been everywhere. Great silence hits both those two heroes. Centaur follows up with a perfectly placed hoof stop. Nake's now forced to back off with a laser. Great initiation coming from Puck. Puck has been the MVP so far for SideEffect. Yong having a great time, and now they're going to transition to this tier 1 tower. The problem is, Shadowfiend is trading. He's going for the tier 1 at top. He's starting to build his Lothar's Edge, and if he gets this tower, he's probably got his Lothar's Edge. He's sitting on 800 gold, so even just with this creep wave, that's going to be his Lothar's coming up very, very soon. And he's level 11, so that's a level 2 Shadowfiend ultimate. Needs to be careful not to get picked off here. Just as he's about to finish it off. And the tier 1 tower at bottom is still not down yet, so if they want to defend this, they can get some TPs, they can get some momentum and some movement heading towards this bottom lane. And now Centaur Warchief... No, sorry. Puck actually gets the last hit on that tower. Yong, 1,600 gold. So his item is going to be coming soon. They're talking about the SF. Para SF. They're saying he's got that Lothar's Edge. They know it's coming. They got to be careful for it. And now it's Queen of Pain. Silence. Blinks out. Just manages to get out of there. Centaur with no blink, not going to be able to get that nice initiation unless they can get the chain stun perfectly with an Ogre Magi stun followed up by a Puck full duration silence. They're not going to be able to get those kills too easily. What they are going to find is the next in the jungle. He's another hero they can't really kill all too easily. 1300 HP, as long as he gets the rage off, he should be alright, and then he can look for a creep to infest in. Shadow Fiend, there's the tower we're talking about. He's got his Lothar's Edge up now. He's going to be doing a lot of damage, have that great initiation potential, and for now, it doesn't look like there's too many sentries dust on the Scourge team, so SideEffect. I mean, playing this smart. But they need the sentries and dust. I mean, they're playing it smart, but so are some of these carriers. I mean, you look at this Shadow Fiend, who's going to start building a BKB, maybe a Mad Style, and oh, look at this next. He's going to hurt Desolator up. I'm not 100% convinced on this item. Decides not to go for the armlet, but this is going to give him raw DPS, but he's a bit of a glass cannon. If he gets initiated on by a Centaur Blink Hoofstop, by an Ogre Magi stun, if they chain stun those, he can go down very, very quickly. And the question is, are we going to be seeing a Blink Dagger coming up anytime soon? He's up to 1k gold Centaur. They've got the Blink initiation coming from the Puck, so he could even Blink Silence. I mean, Blink Silence on the next, he can't get off that rage. And now they're looking for that opening. They find the Centaur. Rage is going to have to be popped before the stun. Yes, he does. He times it perfectly. AA Ultimate, Queen of Pain Ultimate. The AoE Wombo combo. It lands, but they only get one. And now the return fire comes. Tinker, laser rockets all over the place. They get a couple ES throws and Ultimate. More just to deter SideEffect from chasing any further. Tonyo goes down. Triple kill for the Tinker. The power of a Tinker this early on, having those boots of travel, having a soaring up, being able to spam. He's got that Martyr machine with a couple levels as well now. At least 2 points in it, maybe even 3 depending on whether it's a level 1 or level 2 rearm. It looks like it is a level 3 rearm, so he's got 3 points in March. Based on my counting there, I could be wrong. Maybe I can't count to 3. But that looks like it's a level 3 rearm. Sorry, level 1 rearm, which is the 3-second casting duration, and that means he's got 3 points in March of the machine. Where is this next? He needs to start getting more involved. He went down that fight, and that just comes down to that spam. He doesn't have the survivability with this item build that he's gone. I mean, Armlet's good for survivability because you get the raw HP from it. Oh man, Aaron, the Shadow Fiend, goes down again, and they haven't got Sentry Wards by the looks of things, but they just managed to maybe get the chain stun. Rubik with the telekinesis, a fade ball. He's probably stolen something fairly useful. We'll have to wait and see what in fact he has got at his disposal here. But the burst damage, the nukes, I mean, they're basically punishing this tri-carry lineup coming from the central team. They've got the Queen of Pain, the Shadow Fiend, the Nags, and how do you beat a tri-carry lineup? With basically disables and burst damage. You lock them down. If you don't give them time, if you take out one or two of those, then suddenly they're missing a lot of necessary damage. The Scourge team have opted for pure magic damage as their response with Tinker, the Puck, the Centaur Warchief. I mean, he's not doing big right-click damage. He's trying to get that Blink Dagger. He's on 1,200 gold now. Tinker, where is he? 200 gold. He's bought a Blink Dagger, so talk about mobility. We have to keep an eye out on him. And this is going to be a very mobile and involved Tinker in these teamfights. He really wants to take part in teamfights, not just keep on farming, not get up a super fast Sheepstick. He's not going to rise farm. He's going to contribute to teamfights. And you can see TP's home, but they're still baiting this out at mid. They've got the smoked up Rubik. Ogre Magi. Puck just goes blinking in. Insta KOs the Queen of Pain. Needs to get out of there. Could be in a bit of trouble. Phase shift. Is he going to get cubed up? It looks like he managed to get away from that. Ancient Apparition being maybe slightly chased down here. Tinker trying to rearm his blink once again. Soaring cast. And now just going to cast a couple more marches and probably blink his way out there. Wants to get probably another point in rearm now that he's got this blink dagger. The 3-second cast duration when you've got that blink dagger up, when you sometimes want to blink as soon as possible. But for now, he just wants more levels. Ancient Apparition Ultimate is going to slow down this push, but they're still going to get this Tier 1 tower, one way or another. And it is going to Yong, the Puck, who's got a Dagon. Look at the burst damage. I mean, I talk about burst damage being a great way to deal with these carry lineups, which are kind of squishy. I mean, Shadow Fiend needs all the farm, and even with a BKB, if you can catch him out and just burst him down, sure, maybe he gets BKB off, but if he's already taken a lot of damage, he's a lot less of a threat. So burst damage is the way to go. Puck with the Dagon. We'll see Centaur Warchief, I hope, getting a Blink Dagger here. That initiation is good. SideEffect, a great power to just really just steamroll through some of these fights with that. Shadow Fiend, Lothar's away to the side here. They've got Sentry Wards up now on the Rubik. So that's going to help him out if they do want to gank him. But if he does see him coming, he can just outrun him. Does sometimes is better for that purpose. Queen of Pain trying to build a BKB here. Queen of Pain has not had a very fun time here. Josan, level 10 for the moment. And still quite a bit of a ways from the BKB, I want to say. I mean, we're looking at just an Ogre Axe and maybe some more items on the courier, but it doesn't look like there is. Oh, Shadow Fiend. Lothar's in with an ultimate. Takes out Yong. There's your insta-kill. There's the power of the Lothar's Edge. Puck, who has just had a great start, had a great game, 4-2-7, gets caught out and wiped out by the Shadow Fiend, by Aaron, who's been playing a pretty damn good Shadow Fiend so far. Queen of Pain just going to throw an ultimate. He really is desperate for farm when you have to start doing that. And needs to be careful not to get picked off. Oh, Centaur Warchief coming in from the side. He's got the Blink Dagger. Do the Centaur team know it? Are they ready for it? Queen of Pain blinks out. Looks like he sees something coming. They did have this Observer Ward spotting him come. Oh, the courier. It's going to the secret shop. They're not going to go for it, though. Maybe haven't actually spotted. It's going to fly right back on over. And the bottom lane push is coming. ESAA. They smoked up behind the Negs. Negs is just sitting here patiently waiting, but no one's coming. This is in theory a smart smoke. They're just camping behind this bottom lane. ES actually going to reveal himself. Negs drops some Midas here. He's just going to attack and reveal himself as well, but they're not going to find anyone with this smoke gang. They were waiting for the Tinker. They were really hoping Tinker would come out. The smoke there onto the creep wave, just thinking, okay, Tinker, come on out and play. Not going to happen. Queen of Pain decides not going to be a BKB, it's going to be an Aghanim Scepter. Okay. Decides to get the point booster after the Ogre Axe. The point booster giving HP and mana, normally what you want to get before the Ogre Axe, but has both of them now, and this is going to be Ag Scepter coming for Queen of Pain. So just going for a more farm-oriented build and the ability to spam the ultimate to stop pushes. Uh-oh, Shadow Fiend gets caught out. Lothar's not going to help against his Sentry Ward. Telekinesis is there as well. The chain stance is spot on. 3 times multicast actually coming out from Ogre Magi. He picks up the kill. Rax is the captain for SideEffect. So far the ganking has been pretty precise, pretty well executed. And both teams getting a lot of farm on some big heroes here. I mean, you can see now they're roaming through the jungle looking for more. Centaur with Blink, Treads, Vanguard. Ogre Magi starting to build either towards a mech or a pipe with this Hedris, Rubik, Arcane, and Bracer. Puck with a Dagon, Gem, Blink, and Phase Boost. Needs to be careful not to get KO'd by the Shadow Fiend now he's got this gem, but well, with the gem, the idea is that you don't get caught up by him. He got Lothar's on an SF ulti last time, but with this gem, he'll see it coming. And also he can get up map control here. He wants to start de-warding. Looks like he hasn't actually spotted this ward yet, a bit far away from him, but once he spots out some of these wards, he's going to go around looking to hunt down these wards, looking to get map control for his team. Finally, it's a Tinker. Blink Dagger, Boots of Travel. What is the next item? How far away is it? 2k gold. Looks like he hasn't got too much sitting at base, but 2k gold, so he's going to be maybe picking up an Ultimate Orb, starting to build towards a Sheepstick, or going for that Shiva's Guard. Hyperstone picked up for Lifestealer. I'm still not convinced. He's gone for a pure Glass Cannon type build. I say Glass Cannon because he does a hell of a lot of damage to glass, because he is just going to break so easily with 1400 HP. And yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things which can just be used to burst him down. If the Ogre Magi initiates with a stun, you can follow it up with a Puck Silence, the Centaur Blink Stun. Centaur can be the initiates with a Blink Stun. Puck can initiate with a Blink Silence. I mean, there's a lot that they can use to deal with him. Even the Telekinesis, I mean, they've just got so much lockdown that he needs additional HP. He's going to try to use a neat little trick here. Infest inside the Queen of Pain. Going to maybe try to look to go in here. Queen of Pain may look to blink in. Does do so. Or straight into the Centaur Warchief. AA ultimate follows it up. Negs goes in, but he doesn't really latch onto anyone immediately. Queen of Pain gets the ultimate off the mark to the machine's not doing enough damage out of yet. Negs has picked up one. He picks up the Ogre Magi. And it's Kusan who goes down. So far, 1 for 1 for both teams. Queen of Pain looking to maybe go back in way too low in HP. Puck is still chasing, and now it is up to Negs to get the hell out of there. Puck not going to go committing, especially when he's got this gem. He doesn't want to lose it. He has got a dagger, and I don't think he actually used it that fight. He would love to do so. And this is going to be tough. I mean, they're going to try break the uphill. Oh no, they're not going to try break the uphill. They're just going to go for this tier 2 tower now, maybe for now. But even getting that is going to be tough with all these heroes healed up. They probably just want to get out, TP back. See, Tinker said, okay, let's go back top. I just want to keep on farming. This bottom lane isn't the safest place to be. Centaur, Puck, Rubik, they need not overstay their welcome. A ultimate going to go flying in. They spotted that with the gem, luckily. And now Puck goes in immediately. He gets burst down, loses the gem. In fact, Centaur Warchief not going to be able to pick it up. It does go to someone. No, I don't know if it actually gets picked up, but Puck, what are you thinking? You can say, sorry, sorry, sorry. Yong knows he made a big mistake there. Rubik steals the Shadow Fiend ultimate, I want to say. What? He stole the Shadow Fiend ultimate. He killed the Negs with the Shadow Fiend ultimate. But then he goes down. But still, he kills the he kills the Negs with a stolen Shadow Fiend Requiem of Souls. That is some interesting plays there. But Puck, yeah, a bit of a overextensions there. Got very, very aggressive. And that was really what I'm talking about. They overstayed their welcome at bottom lane. They wanted this tier 2 tower, but with Tinker not there, Tinker was off farming the top lane. He wasn't really committed to that bottom lane. They hadn't all agreed on what was the best plan of action. And Puck, I mean, if they wanted to fight, they had to wait for Tinker to TP back in. Puck kind of jumped the gun there. Didn't wait for Tinker to be ready to come. And just sort of led to his team's demise during that one team fight. What is going to help out SideEffect in these next few team fights? You've got the Mech coming up on the Yoga Magi. He's got Headdress, Buckler, just for now, but hey, he can work on that. He can go from there. Tinker, Boosh, is looking to get that Sheepstick, unless he wants to go for something a lot more defensive in the form of a Lincoln Sphere, but I've got to feel that this is going to be a Sheepstick. They want to have that lockdown, the ability to gank heroes like Shadow Fiend, like Queen of Pain, like the Negs. I mean, just having that lockdown, they can use that to make sure that Shadow Fiend can't get off his BKB. They can chain disable him. You can blink on in, followed up with that Sheepstick, and then make sure they do get that kill. Aaron, though, he wants his next big item. He wants to carry his team. It's up to him and Negs, it seems, at the moment. Negs with a lot of farm. He's got the Hyperstone Minus. He's got heaps of attack speed. Gonna need some more survivability. I mean, I mentioned it time and time again. And hopefully that does help him out. For those of you guys just tuning in, I do notice there are a few more people tuning in now. This is the GMPGL. It's a Gigabyte Mineski Pro Gaming League Class A match between Damnation.Evo and SideEffect. It's apparently a crazy epic game. It does go for a bit of time, I think, so I think you're just kind of tuning in at the start of the game, if anything. I'm not 100% sure of how long it goes, but this is definitely a game to watch out for. Two relatively unknown teams, but two teams have so far been playing really, really well. And for those of you saying the quality is not the best, it's because of my Australian internet. Australian internet is not the best for streaming. And oh, they've dropped down a Sentry Ward. They see Shadow Fiend coming. He gets off the BKB just in time. Pops the ultimate. Not going to hit too many. They all blink on out. Luckily for Shadow Fiend, he didn't die there. I mean, they had the Sentry Ward waiting for him. He popped the BKB just, I guess, just before he got stunned at all. But now his BKB's on cooldown. Centaur Warchief's looking for initiation. Doesn't get the blink off. Gets fissured before. Great defensive play coming out from both teams. I mean, Shadow Fiend getting a fast BKB off. ES with the fissure before Centaur blinks on in. He got forced in even. They were really keen to chase there. Rubik, who does have that force up. The mech is going to help out. They really want that up on the Ogre Magi. He's level 12. I mean, all these Scourge heroes, nice and high level. And once again, we see Negs infest into the Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain, who has finished off an Aghanim Scepter, is going to be looking for that window of opportunity, for those initiations. And it is going to be Queen of Pain blinked in. Not going to follow up right away. Negs infest out. But Queen of Pain, I mean, this is kind of like her death. You can't really go in that far. Centaur Warchief goes down for the Queen of Pain kill. Rubik forces away, sitting on about 20 HP. Gets healed up by a magic wand, I want to say. And now Tinker trying to just keep on spamming these heroes down and down. The Sentry Ward is going to spot out any shenanigans. Going to prevent the Shadow Fiend from just low-tharsing in. Both teams only losing one. I mean, this is just picture perfect defensive play from both teams. I mean, the Queen of Pain initiation was a little sloppy, but from there on out, the Scourge team played it perfectly. They lost the Centaur Warchief. I mean, they couldn't really avoid that. But they made sure they killed the Queen of Pain, punished Queen of Pain for diving in like that. And he mentioned maybe he stole the Requiem of Souls again. I'm not 100% sure on that one. But both teams, I mean, they're holding the lines. They're defending well. And this is probably working out better for the Centaur team. They've got the better late game carries. They've got the Negs, who now has an Assault Crest with his Desolator. They've got the Shadow Fiend, who's starting to build up a Manta style. And look at all this minus armor as well. The Shadow Fiend aura. The Assault Crest gives minus armor as well. That team fight minus armor is going to hurt and allow all these right-click heroes, well, the two right-click heroes, Negs and Shadow Fiend, to do a lot of damage. Even Queen of Pain, I mean, could go for some right-click damage items if she wants in the late game. Maybe start building get up a BKB so he doesn't get chain stun down and burst damage down. But go for a BKB, then something like a Desolator can actually be a decent build on Queen of Pain, although we probably won't see it here because Queen of Pain is struggling to farm, and it's the Negs and Shadow Fiend who've got to carry. And we're going to see Shadow Fiend, Manta style. How far off is it? We'll take a look at Shadow Fiend's gold now. I can check those, of course. 880 gold. Maybe he has some pieces at base. Maybe he doesn't. Bit of a pause coming out. There's Tinker. He's 875 gold away from that sheep stick, according to him. He's just bought the Mystic Staff. He has an ultimate orb already. He must be just sitting at base. But he's going to have that sheep stick up once he has enough gold for a Void Stone. Smoke up is the call. Only 4 heroes though, but that's because Tinker can TP it at any time. He's a bit low on mana though. Probably wants to TP back to base here. Will do so. Needs to prepare to help join up with his team. The 4 heroes are still sitting there, roaming around the jungle, not finding anyone, and that's because Damnation.Evo are just so damn scared. They're stuck in their own base. They're kind of stuck, sticking behind this tower. We're going to see a couple of heroes march forward. They actually spot him out. The Sentry Ward has a tiny radius of vision, which would spot the Queen of Pain as well as the Shadow Fiend. They now know who more or less is going to be there. Tinker's joined up with his team as well. Is there another gem? That's the other question. Are they just relying on Sentry Wards? They've got a lot of Sentry Wards. They've got the mech up as well on the Ogre Magi, and it looks like they want to go in. Nakes is running up. He's running to as far away as possible. It looks like he's not going to get caught out for the time being. And now it looks like they want another gem. I think it's maybe on cooldown for a bit longer. They've got a lot of useful items up on these support heroes. A really smart decision to get these supports on farm. Having a 4-staff on the Rubik, having the mech on the Ogre Magi, not to mention the Arcane Boots. It's going to help them spam a lot more. I mean, they've got double Arcanes on both their supports. You've got the Centaur War Chief now who's trying to tank up, be that front line's brawler. I mean, he's 1 in 5 so far. The Nakes does hurt him because of the way the Nakes passive works. The lifesteal doing extra damage to tanky heroes. But Centaur, I mean, if he gets up at BKB, he doesn't have to worry too much about the chain stuns, the nukes coming out from the ES, the AA ultimate, the Queen of Pain, and even the SF ultimate. That hurts him. It all adds up, and having a BKB can help. May just want to go for something else. I mean, you can go for the evasion, go for the Heaven's Halberd even. An item we haven't seen much in competitive though, but Heaven's Halberd against this Nakes, I mean, it could force him to go MKB, but he doesn't want to go MKB when he's already such a glass cannon. He wants to maybe go for a heart at this point, Nakes. Heart, Satanic, something to give him a bit more survivability. We'll see what he wants to get. He sells a Gauntlet of Strength. He picks up an Ogre, so it could be a BKB, could be a Sanjin Yasha. Puck, meanwhile, what's he got? He's got picked up with another 4-staff, so really getting a lot of mobility. Force in, silence, no one actually there. Maybe expecting there to be a hero there. And it looks like they want it back. There's a lot of farmer waiting at bottom lane. Tinker's probably thinking, I want to farm that. And it's not really worthwhile to give that one up. And now the central team, they'll see Tinker bottom. They may want to try and make a go at this mid lane, especially with it being 5v4. Tinker can TP back soon, but he's going to be a lot lower on the mana count because of coming bottom. And there we go. He TP's home. Or top. No, he TP's top. And yeah, I mean, they need to be careful. They spend a lot of time, and there's a smoke up somewhere. I was about to say they disappeared from my minimap. It means there's only one possibility, which is they are smoked up. Nakes has gone into ES, and that's because he's got a Blink Dagger. We're going to see some wombo combos. We're going to see the Blink ulti from the ES, followed up by Nakes infesting out. Tinker, though, he's ready to come back into the fight. Better not look away for a second, though. There we go, Tinker. Where's he going? They want to go for Roche. Looks like they want to buy another gem soon as well. Flying out, there we go. Rubik's got a gem now. The central team, they may suspect this. I mean, as soon as all the heroes disappear from the map, I mean, the fact Tinker's not farming bottom or top, it's guaranteed that bottom and top are safe lanes at this point. There's no reason central team would have. I mean, they've got Shadow Fiend as well as. I mean, they just spotted Shadow Fiend and Queen of Pain at mid. They know there's not going to get ganked if they go top or bottom. But the fact Tinker is not farming top and bottom, it kind of reveals that they're almost definitely at Roshan. If Damnation do have a keen eye here, are they going to come? Are they going to expect this? It looks like for the time being they're not going there. They're going down towards the mid lane, maybe even up into the jungle here, which isn't really exactly where they want to go. They get spotted by this side effect ward here. They get rocketed. That's going to prevent the ES blink. AA ultimate not going to land. They do stop roaching, and I think that's the right decision to make. They need to be careful not to get caught out. It's Shadow Fiend sheeped up. They're going to need the chain stun or the burst damage. They have it. They take him out. Shadow Fiend's out for the count. He buys back though. Pug picks up another kill. They take out Kusan. They take out the ES, and that's a big loss. That's most of their disables being taken out of the fight. Tonyo, AA goes down as well. And now next, he's being disabled. He can't do any damage. He can't lifesteal. He can't rage. He goes down. 4 kills. Shadow Fiend buys back. The only hero not to go down has been the Queen of Pain. Big, big fight for SideEffect. They're marching down the mid lane. They want to keep on going. They want to get some towers with this. They decide Roshan can wait. Who needs Roshan when we can get some towers? We can maybe even pressure Arax here. 3 heroes still dead. The 2 supports will be back soon. AA and ES. ES still has an ultimate. We need to be careful. That's right, they need to be careful. ES, when he respawns, if he goes up for that big blink ultimate, they're going to make a go for this, though. They're going high ground. They're going to want to have Tinker rejoin them as well. SF is at top, but I don't think Tinker wants to go there. He wants to turn up with his team who'll go for the racks. Yong picks up the kill. Joseon, Queen of Pain gets sniped. Blink initiation from the Centaur War Chief, followed up by huge burst damage. Not to mention a Blink Sheep. This is such a tough game for Queen of Pain. The Blink Sheep's coming from the Tinker. The Blink Stun from the Centaur. The Blink Silence from the Puck. They've just got so much Blink initiation. Makes it a tough game. ES! Speaking of Blink initiation, ES! Kusan! He's done so much damage, but isn't enough. He takes out one. Only the Centaur War Chief. Rubik is low. Puck is low. They need some more damage. They need an Ancient Apparition Ultimate. They need some Shadow Fiend. Raises some damage. Is the Cold Feet going to latch? It's not enough damage. Ancient Apparition TP's out. Sorry, not Ancient Apparition. The Ogre Magi, I mean. And there's the Tinker now in the mix of things. Needs to turn and cheat maybe. Needs to get that blink off. Not going to be allowed to. Shadow Fiend does deal the damage. Does get the kill. They turn things around just a little bit for the time being at least. And it looks like they're going to use this opportunity to push up the lanes. They hold the racks. Huge ES ultimate straight into the heart of this SideEffect lineup. Didn't finish them all off. It could have gone a slightly bit better if he had a hero to back him up. Shadow Fiend did come a bit later on for some cleanup. But it wasn't the big team fight they were hoping for to defend with. But they do defend. That's the big thing. They defend. And when you've got the carries that they've got with Nate, Shadow Fiend, Queen of Pain, defending is the name of the game. ES as well. Such a great turtling hero. And a hero that can scale well to the late game with all his disables. All that he can offer. Ogre Magi, look at this utility coming out from him. He's a support. He's level 15 with a mech and he's starting to build towards a pipe. This has been a very, very involved Ogre Magi. Compare that to the AA. AA who got the first blood, also got the second kill of the game. AA was 2-0 at one point. AA is now 2-7 and level 9. Tonyo has been completely kept out of this game. Hasn't found any way to be really all that useful since those first 2 kills in the lane. Wants to get that level 11, wants to get a level 2 ultimate, but it's just not happening yet. It's just not happening, and that's really going to hurt the Sentinel team. They need the level 2 AA ultimate to combo with the ES ulti, with the Queen of Pain, with all this AoE, with all this great mobility they've got. They need to have more. We'll see some Nake's illusions. Illusions looking awfully a lot like the real deal. Apparently I don't get to know which ones are real. I think it has to do with the fact I am watching a player perspective replay. As you can see, I get the ally chat, which can be a bit of fun, but it also means I don't have any of the observer things. I can only see hero kill scores as well as levels, much like what the players get to see. I don't get any of the observer vision. And now Blink has been stolen by Rubik. Blink's on in. Needs to be careful here because there's 3 heroes awaiting him. Centaur War Chief on the side has got a BKB. And they want to go. They want to make something happen. Tinker has got a forced up as well as a Blink Dagger now. Sheepstick Bottle. Boots of Travel. He's got a lot of farm. Puck with a Yule Scepter. Has a Dagon too. We'll see if he wants to go the full shebang. Go for the Dagon 5 or not. We've got to be careful. Watch out for this Tinker. Look at all the initiation power they have. And they really want to find someone. Rubik with that stolen Blink. Using it to great effect. Shadow Fiend Illusions just going on in. Trying to bait out whatever spells they can. I mean, this Shadow Fiend, Lothars, BKB, Manta, he's got a lot of farm. Another Illusion. Just going to be taken out. Just stalling. And now they're going to back off because there's a lot of farm awaiting them. And the longer this game goes, I mean, in theory, on paper, Damnation have the better carry. But the Scourge team with the mobility, with the Blinks, with the Force Staffs have such great initiation that maybe it's not enough. And look at this. Queen of Pain's picked up a Drum of Endurance. They're really worried. I mean, this Queen of Pain basically says, okay, I'm not going to carry. And Kusan, the ES, goes down again. 1-7 ES, 2-7 Ancient Apparition. Those 2 heroes not having the best time. And now SideEffect going to transition to a push, especially with the ES down. They feel confident. They think they can do this. They think they can take a lane of Raxes maybe. They could swing mid where there's no tower, or they could just go bottom where they've got the creep wave with them. And ES has no gold for buyback at this point in the game. Whereas heroes like Tinker, 1500 gold, that's probably enough for a buyback if he so wants to. Force in. Uh-oh, Nate, is the Chain Sun's going to land? The silence is there. Nate's going to get burst down. He doesn't get a chance to cast a single spell. Tinker comes back into the fight. Sheepsticks are going to be cast. It's going to be on the Queen of Pain. They need another stun. It does get off another sheep, in fact, as well. Queen of Pain going to go down. Some great individual Tinker play. The Ogre Magi finishes off with the stun, but ES, respawn, stun, SF, ultimate. Aaron, he's picked up 2. Can he pick up 3? Aaron, what a play from the Shadow Fiend. He's keeping Damnation in the game. He wants the Ogre Magi. Stun on the ES. Ogre Magi will go down. SF with a triple kill. Puck is on the run now.
Puck on the run, gets fissured. Can ES get any more? No, he cannot. He goes off to the side. It's where the Centaur War Chief is. He wants the Centaur War Chief. He's Lothar. He's going to get it. He's going to get the ultra kill. Damnation's Aaron with an ultra kill. What a play. Wow. Shadow Fiend is at it again. This is the third Shadow Fiend replay. My last 4 casts have had 3 Shadow Fiends. It's all about the Shadow Fiend. And Aaron is off to a fantastic start here. He's picked up a Helm of Iron Will. This is going to be for Lion. Sorry, this is going to be for Lifesteal. I say Lion. What am I talking about? This is for Lifesteal. This is the start. I mean, I say start. We're 41 minutes in, but this is really the start of the game for Damnation. Their lineup kicks in around the 40-minute mark with the Negs, with the Shadow Fiend. They're a late-game lineup. And now that we're in the late game, this could go for another 20-30 minutes, or it could go for another 5-10 minutes. One big fight for either team. Could be a set of Raxes. Could be 2 sets of Raxes. If Damnation take a big team fight, they could get 2 sets of Raxes with all the damage they have from Shadow Fiend, from Negs. If they lose a big one, then they lose this mid lane. They haven't even got the tier 3 tower there to defend it. Shadow Fiend trying to sneak in Roshan. This is so sneaky, but unfortunately, this courier may be spotting out Roshan. No, it's not. It's not. It doesn't spot Roshan. The Fog of War. It's just out of vision of Roshan. Oh, that courier is so close, but not close enough. SF, man, it is your lucky day today. Well, maybe, I mean, Puck, he could have positioned it so it was in range for the SF. Oh, they ping it too late. Shadow Fiend finishes it off. He gets the Aegis, and that's a big deal for him. Drops his TP scroll, picks it up now. He's going for the Lothar's initiation. BKBs, he wants to just right-click some of these heroes down, but Centaur War Chief is not the hero you can do that to. Negs finds K3Y, though. They pick up 1. They pick up the Rubik. It's not the biggest kill of the game. Probably the least useful hero on this Scourge side, and that's a Rubik. That's saying something. That shows how much this is the split effort from the Scourge team. The Ogre Magi, with a mech as well as a pipe coming soon. He hasn't got the pipe as of yet. He's so important to keep alive. Not to mention the Bloodlust, the stun. Nates is diving in, wants to go in, wants to pick off someone. They're not going to find it, so they're going to go back. They're going to go for this lane. This is what I'm talking about. This game can be ended so fast. Side effect, they lose their courier, though. Queen of Pain ultimate. Nates is getting burst down. This Nates, he's just so squishy. And he does go down. The Tinker Rocket, by the looks of things. Cross finishes him off. Cross needs to back off. He's so low. He's taking a lot of damage. He's gone back in. Going to take out the Shadow Fiend, but they've got to take him out twice, not just once. Shadow Fiend, he's caught in the enemy base. He's got no blink. He's been multicast. Only a 2 times multicast. Queen of Pain is there, giving him some backup. Shadow Fiend finishes off the Puck. Gem on the ground. Wants to maybe destroy that. It looks like it does get either taken or destroyed. Double kill for the Shadow Fiend. For Aaron. Oh my gosh. Wow. That is a nice couple of pickups there. Shadow Fiend. Double kill for him, and now this could be that set of Rax. One good fight, they get the Raxes. He doesn't have the Aegis anymore. Tinker is still alive. Sheepstick onto the Shadow Fiend could spell the death of him, so he needs to be very careful. Not to mention, the Tinker needs to be careful because they're running out of vision. They haven't got a gem up. They're Sensual in the base here by the looks of things. And, for now, things are going badly. Oh, Tinker, he finds the Queen of Pain. Oh my golly gosh. Tinker gonna force his way out. We'll be fine here. Picks up a solo kill, goes back home. Staff of Wizardry, this looks like a possible Dagon. Going for the insta-burst damage, going for the KOs. And meanwhile, mid lane. K3Y. With the Yule Scepter up of his own, Tinker forces. He's got 2.8k gold. We'll take a look at Nevermore. Nevermore's just bought something. He's sitting on 250 gold. Possible Satanic, possible Butterfly. Where is this Shadow Fiend at? He is here. He's got a Satanic. He's looking big. He's looking scary. Elsewhere. What other heroes do we need to look out for? Where is this next? What has he got? Sergeant Yasha didn't go for the BKB. That's some HP, some attack speed, but it's still not a great late game item. It's a fairly cheapish one. I say 4k gold is cheap, but for a Nax it kind of is at this point. It probably would have been better off going for a heart as far as raw HP goes. This gives him some more mobility, which is always useful, but maybe if you want mobility, you go for that Blink Dagger. Having the Blink initiation so that you don't get kited around, so that you can make sure you get your rage off, because he's the one getting initiated on. He'll get sheeped, he'll get stunned, and then he just doesn't get a chance to cast a single spell. This Nax, the main carry who went for that fast Midas, has had little to no impact on this game. Shadow Fiend, though, it's been the exact opposite with him. He's 10 and 5. He's looking for another go at this. He's not going to get the BKB up in time. He gets sheeped up. He gets stunned once. He gets stunned twice. He goes down. Puck picks up the kill. Shadow Fiend overextending. Where is this next? He's going in now. Doing not enough damage. So ES Blink Ultimate. Look at this. The mech. The BKBs. No pipe up, but it doesn't even matter. SideEffect taking next to no damage. Centaur Warchief. He's taking a lot though. While the rest of his team aren't taking too much. The next focus fire on him really hurting. And now Ogre Magi with the help of Tinker going to finish off this Earthshaker. Cross the Tinker. Picks himself up a double kill. Some big plays coming out from him. It's a Yules, it's not a Dagon. And Queen of Pain starting to build another item. Oblivion Staff. Is this either a Refresher or an Orchid? I want to say Orchid Malevolence here. Just because I'm not convinced that Refresher is the way to go with the Queen of Pain with Ags. Because it's already a 40-second cooldown on your ultimate with this Aghanim Scepter. There we see. This bit gets spammed off and whoop, it's back up in 40 seconds. It's not a long cooldown on that, and now he will get it and see the initiations come on the next. This is the problem with the next pick. It just gets burst down so easily. Even with all these items, they've invested a lot into the next. Also the Shadow Fiend, sure they've got 2 heroes, but Shadow Fiend is dead. They just focus them down one by one. They say, okay, let's get the Shadow Fiend first. Whichever one runs in first, whoever they latch onto, they all focus their efforts into shutting down. Then they focus on getting the next big carry. And the problem is, Nex can't kill enough heroes. If they go for the SF, Nex can't really kill heroes while they go for the SF because of these 4 staffs. You've got 4 stuff on Puck. 4 stuff on Rubik, 4 stuff on Tinker. The 4 stuffs kite the Nex around. Nex has no mobility because he doesn't have a Blink Dagger. He's gone for this Sanjin Yasha to help him out, to give him some movement speed, to help him keep up with these heroes, but it's just not enough. One set of Raxes are down. SideEffect. They found one set. They want another. Queen of Pain Ultimate. There's that 40-second cooldown. Trying to stall him, trying to keep him alive. Rubik forced to back off. Queen of Pain not going to go for the chase here. Shadow Fiend is there, is back. He's got the Satanic, BKB, Manta, and Lothars. Is it going to be enough though? Tinker, he's going to get really farm, really big as well. And the problem is now the Scourge, most of these heroes are going to have buybacks. One set of Raxes is down for SideEffect. And at 50 minutes in the game, you'd expect the Sentinel team with their carry lineup to be the one winning this game. I mean, even with the Shadow Fiend's items, the Nexus items, in theory, on paper, they have the better team late game. But it's just not working. It's all about the 4 stuffs. It's all about the disables, the sheep sticks, the stuns, which have just been so far perfect for shutting down Nex. He almost needs a BKB. I mean, you can get out of the Puck Silence. You can get out of a few of these spells. Well, most notably the Puck Silence. You can't get out of the Sheep Stick, and you can't get out of a lot of those other stuns. But you can also use it if your rage is about to wear off, and you're like, okay, as soon as my rage wears off, they're going to stun me. Oh, look, I've got a BKB. And you can just time it so you use it after your rage. And now Shadow Fiend looking to continue his farm. Queen of Pain, though. I'm not convinced by this Queen of Pain build. The Drum of Endurance, the Oblivion stuff. You need something like a Sheep Stick. You need something to give maybe a BKB at this point. BKB against these... BKB or Linkers, you need the survivability. These items just do not give it. Aghanim Scepter is good. I'm okay with getting that first. I mean, it's a nice item to spam off to stop the pushes. We see this 40-second cooldown ultimate helping out to stop some of these pushes, but what we're not seeing is the survivability once a teamfight kicks off. Queen of Pain just drops. If Queen of Pain gets jumped, Queen of Pain dies. You need either the Lincolns or the BKB to prevent that. And now, Ancient Apparition has hit that level 2 ultimate. We talked about how AA is under-leveled. It's still very under-leveled. Level 12, when every hero on the Scourge side is level 19 or higher. ES struggling a bit as well. 1, 8, and 13 has got the level 3 ultimate, though. And it looks like they want to go for another push. Blade Mail up on the Centaur Warchief. 3k HP as well. This Centaur's hard to bring down, but not impossible. That's where Nex comes in. That's where Nex's job. They won't maybe not focus the Centaur down first, just because Centaur's not going to be dishing out a lot of damage. The priority is probably going to come on some of those other more annoying disablers. Heroes like Puck, who can do so much. Heroes like Tinker, who really you just want to kill as fast as possible. The problem with Tinker is Tinker probably is going to have buyback in these fights. Looking at Tinker now, we're seeing on only 500 gold, so they want to kill Tinker now. No buyback. If they get Tinker during this fight, Tinker cannot really do a whole lot. He says wait, he wasn't ready. He didn't want to go right into the middle front of things there. And Shadow Fiend pops the Lothars. He's playing cautiously. He's gonna want to make sure he has buyback golds. He's seeing on 2.2k gold. A lot of these Sentinel heroes need to have buyback. Nex does not. What has he bought? He's bought his Blink Dagger. He's got the Blink Dagger. He goes straight on in on Ogre Magi. ES Ultimate. There's the 4 stuff. This is where the counter comes in. The 4 stuff is the perfect way to deal with the next. Centaur Warchief, though, he's going to go down. But here comes the Shadow Fiend. BKB Ultimate. The wombo combo. Shadow Fiend picks up a couple. He gets a double kill. Elsewhere, though, it's Tinker doing a lot of AoE damage. Shiver's Guard. This is just such a crazy, epic, chaotic team fight. Shadow Fiend gets himself 2 kills, 3 kills altogether, 3 for 2 trade by looks. Tinker, though, going to punish the Shadow Fiend. He's overextended. He's going to go down. They've got Vision. The Ignite is there. Shiver's Guard being snammed. Tinker's got Shivers as well as Hex. He's going to pick up more kills. Great Tinker play. They get the Queen of Pain as well. Oh, no. Shadow Fiend, buyback. They've got to hold. They can't afford to lose another set of racks. The only way they're going to do that is Shadow Fiend to buy back. Ancient Apparition cannot hold the lines on his own. What a crazy team fight. And what a big, big play coming out from Tinker, who's now back, who's now looking for another pickoff. He's going to get this Ancient Apparition if AA is not careful. It looks like he will. Shiver's Guard, Laser Rocket, 4 stuff out. Great play coming out from him. And now SF's the only one standing, and he needs to be careful. Gem is up on Ogre Magi. He doesn't know which is real. He's taking some right-click damage here. Ignite hits them all because of the AoE damage. Rocket, now they know which is real. Pipe is popped from Ogre, but it looks like he's content on backing off now. He's got no TP, he's a bit low on HP and mana, and it looks like the tier 3 tower at bottom, the Raxus, will remain standing. For now, the onslaught is continuing. SideEffect are really keen on continuing to push and push. Non-stop pushes coming from those guys. Mid lane, ES, Kusan. He's picked up a 4 stuff. That'll give him some mobility so he can blink on in. And instead of, it's often ES's scenario where you blink on in, drop the ultimate, and then there's 1 or 2 heroes who you don't catch who insta-kill you. Or the heroes in the ultimate like a Centaur Warchief who you can't kill because he's got 3k HP. But having the 4 stuff gives him an escape. So he can blink in, ulti, and then 4 stuff out. And 4 stuff, I mean, it's really been the story of this game. It's making Nakes completely redundant. Nakes is just not being able to do the damage needed in these team fights. And Roshan is back up. That's going to go the way of the Scourge team here. Maybe put on Centaur Warchief, who has been that frontline tank. He's took a lot of damage. I mean, even with 3k HP and a BKB, he's going down. He's dropping, and dropping pretty quickly in those team fights because of the next items, because of the Desolate. He needs some armor, I want to say. Only with 14 armor, but then you take in 14 armor. I mean, it's not bad, but you take into account Nakes with a Desolator, Shadow Fiend with his Aura, Nakes with an Assault Crest. That's a lot of minus armor, and it's probably, I mean, doing some quick maths here. Shadow Fiend is what, -4, -5 armor, I want to say. This is, Desolator is another -6, and then the Assault Crest, -5. That's a good -16 armor. That brings Centaur Warchief down to negative armor, so he's taking bonus damage from right-click damage. Not to mention Nakes has a lot of right-click damage on his own, so he needs a plate mail. He needs to turn it into either an Assault Crest or a Shiver's Guard. Probably an Assault Crest. Get his team an Assault Crest will definitely help against both Shadow Fiend and Nakes, who are doing a lot of right-click damage here. So I'd love to see Centaur start building that. Even just Plate Mail on its own will be a very useful item for him. We'll have to check his gold. How's he doing? He's up to 1100 gold here. Not all that farmed. Also lacking in inventory slots. He'd have to get rid of his TP scroll to get that Plate Mail. Or even the Vanguard. I mean, I feel Plate Mail will give him more survivability than this Vanguard does at this point in the game. But they're going to make another go at this bottom lane. They are so intent on taking the fight to the Sentinel team. SF with a Crystallis. He's starting to build that crit. He doesn't have buyback, so he may as well just use all his gold on getting late game items here. 54 minutes in. He is getting big. Doesn't get the BKB off. It's just an illusion. I thought that was real. The SF illusions, they look like real ones. Centaur, BKB, Blamemail. He goes down again. Yes, he pops a blink. Ultimate. SF, he's going in. He's balls to the wall. He's lifestealing as much as he can. I don't know if it's going to be enough here. And it looks like Queen of Pain helping do some cleanup. Finally, Queen of Pain getting involved. The Orchid Malevolence is there. Is it going to be enough? Yes! Blink! No blink. He can't get out. He does get the ultimate off, and it's the cross. The Tinker again doing cleanup duty. Picking up kill after kill for his team, and just leaving SideEffect crashed out and burning. Shadow Fiend didn't go down, luckily, because he does not have buyback. He's trying to go back in. Is there a gem? Is there any way of spotting him out? It doesn't look like they've got gem or sentry. Shadow Fiend just needs to go in. He's doing huge right-click damage. Not enough, though. Rubik survives that one. Just 2 right-clicks. He needed a 3rd. And now Shadow Fiend in a bit of trouble here. Is he going to get away? It looks like he will. Pop some Manta Star. Lifesteal. Satanic. He takes out Puck. 2 big crits. SF. He needs some more, though. He wants some more. He's chasing the Ogre Magi. Ogre Magi will go down. The Nakes slow. Nakes blinks in. Shadow Fiend. Right-click damage. 600 damage crit. Enough to hold the lines. Enough to hold the bottom Raxes. The bottom Raxes are left standing, and they are going to be okay for now. Damnation, they take this later. Shadow Fiend, where is his gold? What is he looking at right now? He's sitting on 850 gold. And is that going to be enough? I mean, he's got a decent amount of farm here. I don't know if it's going to be enough for him, though. And it is not going to be an easy time for him here on out. As, holy crap, my phone needs to stop ringing. So this is like a ringing phone right next to my computer. I have no intent on answering that, as right now, guys, this is a crazy epic game, and I've got to see how this progresses, what happens next, where things are going to be headed as both teams. Oh my gosh, that SF is just, he's flirting with death. I mean, he's been so low so many times. He pops the Satanic, he heals himself back up. The Barracks is coming, I want to say. Boots of Travel are coming. Okay, no Barracks yet. No Barracks at this point. And it looks like he is just going to keep on farming his way to victory. Is it going to be enough for his team, though? Mid lane. They've got 4 heroes grouped up. And next, he's still farming. He's got this Midas, though, so he's going to want to sell it off soon, replace it with something else, replace it with another big item. And Shadow Fiend, Boots of Travel, BKB, Lothar, Satanic, Manta, Crystallis. This is about as farm as you can be as a Shadow Fiend. The only thing missing is going to be a Barracks. That Barracks is still a bit of a ways off, not to mention he wants to have buyback gold. Without buyback gold, he is limited in what he can do. And yes, Shadow Fiend, next at the mid lane. Trying to find an opening. Trying to find someone to get in. Gem is the call. They need to make sure they have one. And this is Central Team. They're deciding they can march down this middle lane. They're feeling confident. No Aegis up by the looks of things on this Scourge team, but the Scourge team, they smoke Blink Initiation from Centaur, catches Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain trying to do some burst damage. SF ultimate with the next. Centaur War Chief doesn't stand a chance. He goes down. Where's the Tinker? He needs to start dealing out some damage. He needs to keep the spam up. Can't afford to not be casting a spell at any second. 1-for-1 trade so far. They do lose to ES. ES gets caught out on the sidelines by the looks of things. Must have been this Park. Yeah, Park Yong on the sideline picks up a kill with his Dagon 5, so that's a big play from him with this ES out of the fight. ES still hadn't used his ultimate. He's the only Sentinel hero with an ultimate up at this point, but he's been picked off. He doesn't have buyback, and now Queen of Pain SF trying to deal some more damage here. ES ultimate's been stolen by Rubik. Rubik trying to do some damage with that. Nax is going to try to finish him up. He gets thrown up in the air. Rubik, what a play. Stays alive long enough to finish off the Nax. SF going to go down as well. Now Tinker's on the chase. He wants his Ancient Apparition. He'll get this Ancient Apparition. He picks up a double kill. He's beyond godlike. Holy crap. Cross is 19-2-14. This is a epic Tinker. Shadow Fiend, one of the best carriers in the game, just been shown who is boss by the Tinker. And they march towards middle. They want this bottom racks. They want another set of racks. SF, 1k gold, does not have buyback. Next, 800 gold, no buyback. ES, 400 gold. AA, 150. Akasha, 150. None of these heroes with buyback. Queen of Pain, the only one alive. ES about to respawn. They're going to go top here. They need to be careful. ES is going to be looking for that big blink ultimate. It looks like he blinked to get a bit closer here. Uh-oh. ES, blink. Ulti. Doesn't get the fish drop. He gets silence. Great silence coming out from Puck there. Could have just saved his team a lot of damage. And ES going to go down as well. 4, 5 heroes down. The complete Ubos. The complete team wipe. And they're going to get at least one more set of Raxes out of this one. One hero about to respawn. It is going to be the Ancient Apparition. If he can hit a big ultimate, that could kill off this Puck. They need to kill off this Puck. Mech is going to be cast, though. An Ancient Apparition, all he can do is stand and watch. There's no way he can defend this. There's your AA ultimate. Not going to land. It looks like they must have a gem. Yep, gem and Ogre Magi. You can spot it coming in with that gem. They're going to get this top racks now. Hero side to respawn. Next man, it's all up to you. All up to you. He's not going to get sheeped immediately. He does get silent here. He can't cast the rage while silent. Now he's going to get sheep. Can they focus him down? The chain sheeps are coming in. They've got the double racks. They want to get this bottom racks as well, but Shadow Fiend, look who's back. The big black devil. And he's looking for someone to kill. Someone to take out here. He's going in. He's looking for this Tinker. Tinker's the key hero to kill. Puck's going to orb his way out. He's such a slippery devil. I mean, with the Force stuff, the blink, the phase shift, the orb. He's got so many escape cells. He's so hard to kill. And now 2 sets of Raxes are down. SideEffect looking to take the last set here at bottom lane. Is it going to be enough? Can they do this? Is the AoE going to be enough from the Sentinel team? They don't have an ES ultimate. They've got the A ultimate. They're going to start it off with that. Pipe getting popped here. Tinker goes in the front line. Centaur War Chief with the hoof stop. Doesn't really land on it too much. And Next does go up the rage. He's trying to do as much damage as he can. He's focusing down the Centaur War Chief. But I don't think it's a hero who can maybe just kill. Shadow Fiend, BKB, ultimate, the full stuff. It keeps Sentry alive just that little bit longer. He will go down. SF with a couple more right clicks. SF Manta style. Puck is going to be the next target. Puck's still alive. Rubik does get taken out. 2 kills going the way of Damnation. They only lost the ES during that. They didn't finish off the Puck. They would have loved to get the kill on Yong there. Yong still alive. Yong with 6k gold. Oh my gosh. Yong has played a hell of a game. Now Tinker's going back in. He wants his Shadow Fiend. He's not going to get him. They don't have the vision. Need that Ogre Magi gem. Ogre Magi, who's also played a hell of a game. He's 8, 6, and 18. Been involved in a lot of these kills. Racked up 2k gold now on top of that. And here we go. Bottom lane. Puck needs to be careful. AA ultimate. Is it going to land? Puck is, well, he orbs out. He does get away temporarily, but Queen of Pain is there waiting. Shadow Fiend not going to have enough damage to finish off the Tinker. Tinker TP's out. Luckily, that wasn't a crit coming out from the SF, else it may have been the death of him. Shadow Fiend now with 3.4k gold. A lot of farm. A lot of farm indeed. And now Shadow Fiend marching towards the bottom lane. Is he going to buy the barracks? At this point, you've just got to use that gold for having buyback, though. You can't afford to buy that barracks and then go down, get basically chain disabled, and die. It's not going to be a pretty sight. If they decide that's the hero they want to kill. They're splitting their attention between the Nakes as well as the Shadow Fiend, but they may decide Shadow Fiend is the one we want. And we'll see where they want to go with this. Shadow Fiend now up to 4k gold. He's almost got enough to have Barraiser as well as the buyback, but he's still got a bit of a way to go. And now the tier 2 tower is going to go down. Maybe Shadow Fiend gets hexed up. They want this Tinker. Tinker blinks out just in time. The illusions. Going to get this tower down nice and low. Shadow Fiend comes back in. A couple more right clicks will get the kill. They probably want to back off now. That's just some much needed gold for Shadow Fiend. At this point in the game, I mean, 62 minutes in, you can't really... Normally Shadow Fiend should be fine in terms of gold, but with his current state, he wants this Barraiser. The Barraiser will make a massive difference, and so will having this buyback. You can't afford to buy it. He's got enough gold for the Barraiser. Barraiser. I see people commenting on how it should be pronounced. I think it is Barraiser, but I like to say Barraiser. Either way, guys, it's no longer called that in Dota 2, unfortunately. Dota 2, we've got the Daedalus, or Daedalus, another item. It's gone from an item which you don't know how to pronounce to another item which you don't know how to pronounce. As we will see. Shadow Fiend. Getting big, getting bigger and bigger. Ogre Magi marching down towards the bottom lane. He's leading the way. He's got the gem, so that's an important hero to have there. As we will see, Ancient Apparition, Ultimate go flying in. Ogre Magi and Centaur War Chief. They just shrug it off. I mean, literally. They just shrug it off. It's not an issue at all for them. It does so little damage at this point. I believe it's only a level 2 Ultimate as well. Tonyo. Well, Damnation actually lose their courier. Is that SF's Barraiser? Yes. Is SF's Barraiser. Tinker, I don't know if he was waiting there for that. I almost want to rewatch the entire 63 minutes of this replay just to see if Tinker was camping. I think he was camping the secret shop to kill that courier. And now SF has no Barraiser. He doesn't even have buyback. He doesn't have enough gold for buyback, I'm pretty sure. 63 minutes, that's not enough gold for buyback. And this is going to be really, really hard. That's a big mistake from Shadow Fiend. Nakes now, he's got an Orchid, he's got the Silence. He's going to try help use that. He probably should have gone for a Basher here. If you've got a Basher, you can actually lock down the Tinker. Maybe an Abyssal Blade. Shadow Fiend pops the BKB, just goes to the front lines. The problem is, BKB only lasts for 5 seconds. Queen of Pain Ultimate gets shrugged off by the Mech, the Pipe, Centaur War Chief, the Beast, the front lines beats, ES, Blink, Ultimate. Is there enough damage? Aaron, the Shadow Fiend, picks up one. He's taken out Jay. He's taken out the Centaur. Nakes is doing his work on the Ogre. Forced up is the name of the game. He forces to the high ground. Shadow Fiend, he's picked up a couple, though. Picked up 2, in fact. Only 2, Tinker and Puck still alive, and that's 2 big heroes that they need to kill. Puck needs to start phase shifting, needs to start blinking, needs to get out. Orb, Yules, look at this play. He's going to escape, but now AA Ultimate gets blink dodge. Puck is still alive. Meanwhile, they did pick off the Ogre Magi. They did get rid of that gem. At least I hope they did. And now Shadow Fiend is back. He wants his Tinker. Tinker going to turn things around. Ancient Apparition goes down to a rocket. Killing spree. Oh, it actually goes to Yong. I was like, what killing spree? This Tinker's like beyond godlike or something. And it is going to be Puck who goes down. Shadow Fiend makes sure of that. He's going to TP his way home. Doesn't want to wait for the Tinker to return. Also has to defend the throne. The tier 4 towers are there. Roshan is the call for the Scourge team. He's respawned. And this is not going to be easy. This is going to be tough. Very tough for the Sentinel team to defend. With 4 Raxes down, the final 2 remaining Raxes naked, undefended by any towers. The only tower remaining is this tier 4 tower with 150 HP. Even their throne is completely bare at this point. And this Tinker has just been causing a world of pain. 19, 2, and 20. 19 kills also for the Shadow Fiend, but he hasn't got his Barraiser. This next fight, the courier must be respawning soon. It looks like 40 seconds away. Unless it's the Scourge courier. I'm not sure exactly whose that is. But 40 seconds, we may see a Barraiser up. Tinker! He pick him off! Big pick off. He does instantly buy back, but that's about 3-4 minutes where Tinker has no buyback. He's going to have to play so carefully, and they want the Aegis. Probably, well, they can't really give it to the Tinker. Tinker's items are completely full here. Maybe he drops his Force Staff just while he's carrying the Aegis here, but having those Force Staffs has proven to be very useful against the Negs. Bit of a mistake coming out from Tinker at the bottom lane there. Needs to be careful. Needs to not see anything like that happen again. And they want to go for Roshan, but it looks like they're just really reluctant. Ogre Magi's been calling for it for a while here. Maybe waiting for some of these heroes to respawn. Ogre Magi himself did go down in that last team fight, and now they're waiting for the puck as well. They're going to go in now. They can be pretty safe doing this because they see Queen of Pain at mid. They see the ES. They see the Negs. They see all these heroes. AA Ultimate's going to scatter them out, but they're not going to be able to get here in time to stop this. And Tinker from the high ground just spamming. Centaur and Ogre. I mean, this is Centaur and Rubik doing all the damage here. And here they go. They're going to come. They're going to try to stop this. They're going to be able to do enough damage here. Shadow Fiend, he's not there, but he's got the boots of travel. He also does not have his Barracks. He's bought a butterfly. That's what he bought. That's what was on the courier. His butterfly got killed by the Tinker. Oh, man. And now it is going to be the Roshan who will go down. The initiation isn't there in time. The Sentinel, all they can do is think, holy crap, now we've got to win a fight. 5v6 with a cheese. Not to mention all the buybacks that are going to be coming in. Shadow Fiend says, I don't give a shit. I'm going in. He's also got buyback gold here, so he's playing this pretty safe here. Ogre Magi going to get completely caught out. He forces to the high ground. What a play from Ogre Magi. He's going to be okay for now. He does have the pipe up. Shadow Fiend ultimate does a bit of damage to him. If he can get in range, he may be able to cast a stun on this Shadow Fiend. He wants to maybe try do that from the high ground. Not going to happen. And Shadow Fiend, he gets himself a couple kills. Puck buys back. Ogre Magi, I mean, great play from him, saving himself from the high ground there, but it's Damnation. It's the Sentinel team owning, unanswered, killed 5 or 6 of them, in fact. Tinker at mid. He wants to go for the throne. He wants to just get more damage dealt. The last tier 4 tower is going to go down to some siege creeps here. Yes, you in trouble. You got to blink out. You got to force out. Throw whatever you can. Blinks on out. Shadow Fiend needs that Barracks now. Needs more items. Needs more farm. And he's up to 4k gold. That Barracks is almost there. Queen of Pain getting some big items as well. BKB. Orchid is now up. And bottom lane, they were looking for the Negs. Negs needs to be careful. Needs to blink out. He does do so. It doesn't look like he's got boots of travel here, but I don't think it's going to be enough. He's trying to TP. He's going to get sheep. And this should be the end of him. Puck going to come in with the silence, and they pick off rolled. Insta buyback coming out from the Negs. Lifestealer, though, can't afford to be wasting his gold there. Wants to get up that next big item, probably. I mean, he hasn't really got any slots for it, but I feel he needs a Basher at this point. Sell the Sergeant Yasha, get a Basher, get a late game Abyssal Blade. Basher is how he's going to kill this Tinker. They need additional stuns and lockdown. If you bash him, he can't force stuff away. He can't blink. But it's not going to be enough for him at the time being. And Ogre Magi marching towards the bottom lane with the puck once again. They're so resilient, this Scourge team. SideEffect just, they know no quit to their push. They've been going at it for a long time. Tinker, what? 9.6k gold on Tinker. What am I seeing? That is just a bit of farm here. Just a little bit of farm coming out from the Tinker here. And they're going to go for this bottom lane push now. As it is going to be a smoke in. They're looking for the initiation. Negs goes blinking in, looking for the Ogre Magi. 4-staff number 1 is there. Second 4-staff going on the Ogre Magi. Tinker forces away as well. He can rearm here, so they've got so many 4-staff. Queen of Pain goes frontline. 10-second BKB does get used, and he's looking for a pickoff, looking for someone. Ogre Magi, no 4-staffs left. Maybe Tinker trying to keep him alive. Not going to happen. And here comes Negs with the SF. SF, he's got the Barracks up. He pops the ultimate. He gets the Ogre Magi once. Oh, Gem is on the ground, and it looks like Ogre Magi actually had the Aegis. Ogre Magi going to respawn. And SF, can he do enough damage here? Tinker needs to go down. Needs some big crits. Oh, it does a lot of damage, but not quite enough. SF now stunned up. He's going to take out the Ogre Magi. They take out 2 so far. They want more. They want this puck. Puck going to have to try and blink his way out. Does manage to get the blink off. Needs to start orbing. Needs to force up. Needs to use whatever he can. There's a slow. One right click. Gets phased off. He won't have a blink, I believe. He does orb. He follows up with a Yules. What great play from Yong. He's even in the trees. He's even positioning himself so that he's not going to go down. Oh, phase shift again. SF is forced to TP home, though. Has to defend. Tinker is there. Tinker with about 10k gold. Oh, my gosh. This Tinker is just off the rails. He is a loose cunt. He is getting so much farm. Wow. Where is he? Where are you, Tinker? 10k gold mark has been reached. Shadow Fiend with Butterfly, Barracks. How much gold does he have on top of that? He needs that buyback. He's got 3k gold. Is it going to be enough, though? I just don't know if it will be. Oh my gosh. This is a lot of farm on both these two heroes. Tinker, he's bought something. What has he got? He spent some gold. Maybe starting to build like towards a Dagon 5 or something. Looks like maybe even... He's bought a gem for his team. Okay, that's what he's doing. He can buy all those gems. He's got unlimited gold at this point in the game. They want to go for another bottom lane push. At this point, it's pointless for him farming. He's better off giving the farm to his teammates because he is maxed out in terms of items, unless he wants to maybe replace his 4 stuff with a Manta Star, but probably doesn't want to do that this late in the game. Or he could replace his Yules with a Manta Star, but at this point, I think he's pretty happy with his exact item set. The problem is if he dies and doesn't have buyback, if it's on cooldown, if he dies twice, I should say, he buys back, comes back and dies again, it's on cooldown. Having unlimited gold does not give you unlimited buybacks. Now being granted control of Puck's units, apparently. Queen of Pain going to get initiated on Centaur, falls up with the stun. Queen of Pain can't get off the BKB, at least not yet. Blinks away instead of BKB is probably the better decision. Negs trying to finish off the Centaur Warchief. Here comes Tinker. The unafraid Tinker. Tonyo AA finishes off Centaur. AA ultimate actually landing. Oh my gosh. Things are really heating up now. The top lane pushing in. The problem is this throne constantly undefended. One bad fight for Damnation and they are damned. Then they will be damned indeed, because the one bad fight and they will lose their racks. Even with buybacks, I mean, if they find their throne under siege, they will just they will lose so freaking quickly. Glyphs can only do so much. It's only 5 seconds of invulnerability. And now Shadow Fiend trying to make something happen, trying to get some more pickoffs here. They wanted the Pug, they're not going to get him. He blinks away. He's proven to continuously be so hard to kill. Ogre Magi going to be the next target. A ultimate will probably land. Looks like it does land, at least the effect of it, and now it looks like the chain stun is there. Nake's going to pick up that kill. He's trying to move on to the Puck. Puck's going to orb his way out with a phase shift. Still trying to get out there. Forced away as well, and now the creep wave coming in. Shadow Fiend forced to back off. Damnation playing this damn perfect. They can't afford a single mistake, and they have not made one in a good 30 minutes or so. Look at this SF. 1k crits. He is racking up the gold, but the problem is he can't get any bigger. He is maxed out. He does a buyback. He only just has enough gold for buyback, so it's not a big issue. What he can do is sell his BKB and rebuy it, get the 10-second BKB back up. And Queen of Pain, I mean, going down towards his middle lane as well as doing as much as he can. And now, here come the wards. I feel like at this point in the game, it's like, oh, observe wards. I guess we should buy some. 74 minutes in, why not? Queen of Pain pushing out this mid lane as well as possible. Can Damnation have a comeback? Can they do this? I mean, they've got the SF, the lifesteal. I mean, they've sort of got the heroes to do it. Bottom lane. Puck starting to build a sheep stick. I mean, this is a really late game sheep stick, but that's what you want against Shadow Fiend Nags. More disables. Tinker may not always be there to offer his rearm hex. If he's not there, having Puck, having some can be a great little tool. And now Queen of Pain. Trying to keep this mid lane pushed out as well. Nags maybe wanting to jump. They would have to jump before their lanes are getting pushed in. They can't afford to have the creep waves enter their base, or they risk getting backdoored. Have the Raxus backdoored. Have a split push go where half the heroes go for the Raxus, half go for the World Tree. They've just got to keep these lanes pushed out as much as possible. Get as many boots of travels up. They've got their on Nags, on Shadow Fiend. Even heroes like ES and Queen of Pain need it at this point in the game. But these heroes also not farming all too well. I mean, Queen of Pain needs some more big items. Doesn't have buyback or anything. Rubik, Yule Scepter. Does he have a blink as well? He does! Oh my gosh, this is just late game support heroes who are unkillable. Yules, Blink, 4 stuff. Every hero has these items basically. I mean, look at this. Puck has them. I'm pretty sure Rubik has them. Nax is going to go in looking for the Puck, but this is a Puck who can't be killed. Yeah, Yules, Force, and Blink on Rubik as well. This is a hard support Rubik. The only hero who doesn't have 4 stuff and Yules is basically the Centaur Warchief. Queen of Pain now getting caught out. Centaur Warchief who has a heart, 4.6k HP. This Nax can still hurt him. He pops a Ghost Scepter though. That's a nice little item to have. He may want to get an Ethereal Blade. I mean, sure. It doesn't really make sense, but in some ways it's not all that bad. And now they've gone in. They're trying to go for the throne. They're trying to go for a bit of a split push here with Tinker as well as Ogre Magi. Maybe Tinker wants to get a Manta Style to help them do a slightly faster throning or backdoor action, whatever he wants to go for here. Ancient Apparition Ultimate going to go flying in towards his bottom lane, slow them down as much as possible. Not going to happen for now, though. As Funk Doc's mum man, unfortunately, trolling and stuff like that is not tolerated in the chat. So good riddance to you, sir. I do appreciate you tuning in, but I do not appreciate you degenerating my chat. If there is chat, I'd like it to be productive and about the game or the cast. But this cast has been incredible. I can't believe Damnation is still in this, and in this with an actual legitimate chance to win this. All it's going to take is one big fight for them. They're going to... Oh, Puck, he uses. He was silenced. The one thing that could have saved his life there, the self-use. I mean, the individual play from all these players has been amazing. This SideEffect team have been playing so perfectly. Shadowfiend going to go for BKB Ultimate. He wants to go in this Centaur War Chief, but this is 4.6k HP you've got to chew through. Ghost Scepter as well is going to slow that down. ES, Blink Ultimate doesn't do much damage because of the Ghost Scepter. And now Shadowfiend trying to do a couple more right clicks. Needs to hit some crits here. He gets sheeped up. That's going to help slow down any aggression here. Dagon being popped by the Pug. It is a Dagon 5. SF Ultimate Requiem of Soul gets stole by the Rubik. That's going to take out Roll. Takes out Next. He does buy back almost instantly. He's back in the game. He's trying to just hold, get whatever kills. They can't kill anyone, though. He just can't kill a single hero. Next, Shadowfiend. This is going to be maybe a kill. Are they even going to kill this Centaur? Ghost Scepter is popped. They can't kill anyone. Yules, 4 stuff. Ghost Scepters. 5k HP. There's nothing they can do. Shadowfiend, he's forced to buy back, but they lost both Shadowfiend and Negs. That is so costly. They defend, but they use up 2 buybacks and they don't kill a single hero. Now they're just going to keep on pushing. This is not looking good now all of a sudden for Damnation. They'd won the last few team fights, but that one is not a good one for them. Yule's up. He's going to have to try blink his way out of this one. Doesn't actually blink in time. He gets forced by a teammate. He's still alive, Rubik. I mean, just proving that these heroes cannot be killed. Nace chews his way into his creep. Multicast onto the Ancient Apparition. There's enough damage with a blink silence coming in from Yong the Puck. He needs to be careful. I don't know if he's got too many escape spells left. Shadowfiend, though, he's been stunned up. Yules from the Puck. He's waiting for that blink to come off cooldown. He does manage to do so, I believe. Phase Shift is being used. He orbs his way out. There's your blink. Puck is still alive somehow. He blinks only a quarter of a centimeter, though. It wasn't the best blink of his life. And the Dagon 5 finishes off the next. He's got no buyback. Shadowfiend, if he falls, this is it. Damnation, it's all up to the Shadowfiend, not to mention this huge creep wave at mid. They're going to have to deal with it soon. They're going to try jump the Shadowfiend. His BKB has worn off. He rebought it as well. He sold his old BKB. He rebought a new one, which was 10 seconds. It's now down to 8 already. Shadowfiend, 1 stun. Is there a sheep? Are they going to get the Raxus? GG's being called by the next, but is it? Shadowfiend, he's still going all out. He wants to hold. They may get this Puck. Puck is still alive. How is this Puck still alive? Oh my gosh. Yong is just playing out of his mind. Some fantastic individual play. ES, Blink, Ultimate, they get a kill. They finally take one out. They take out the Ogre Magi. They've also taken out the Rubik, but Puckman, how are you alive? What are you doing, man? Are you on drugs, steroids, amphetamines? I don't know. He's still alive. I don't think this Shadowfiend's going to kill him. He's not. He's not. Shadowfiend, you can't kill him, man. Your throne's going down. It's GG. Damnation get defeated. SideEffect have somehow, after 79 minutes of play, Damnation put up a hell of a fight. They played their hearts out, and they managed to somehow hold on for 79 minutes, but it's SideEffect who do come out on top. That was, guys, a crazy epic GMPGL Class A game. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That was one of the craziest games I've ever casted, and I'm glad someone suggested that I cast that replay. Anyways, guys, on that topic, keep on suggesting replays. Facebook.com/GGNetGods is my Facebook, or you can find me on Twitter.com/GGNetGods. Tweet at me, send me a message on Facebook, say, this is an epic game, this is a game you need to cast, and I will do it. That was a game someone just posted towards me, said, this game looks good, you should do it. So I said, hey, why not? Let's do it. And that was some amazing individual play from Puck, from the entire Scourge team. Tinker and Puck really put on a bit of a show for everyone there, guys. I hope you all enjoyed it. I sure as hell did. With that, guys, I'm going to have a quick bite to eat, and then I'm going to be back streaming some Dota 2 Meepo. Meepo's been released in Dota 2, so I'm going to play some Meepo, guys. Anyways, thanks everyone for tuning in. That was the GMPGL Class A match between SideEffect and Damnation. Hope you guys enjoyed.